watermarking all your content, because if there's one thing that I hate is to rub other people's content and use me. And I feel that if you're putting a lot of content, images, and you should do your way just to make sure that your details are all over it, so credit for the image that you created, so you're driving traffic back to your website or your list, whatever it is. So if you have a lot of content for Pinterest or somewhere like that, and you want to get the most bang from your buck for the content you're creating, I feel you need to do it nowadays is to watermark your content, because a lot of people can create RSS feeds of your Instagram account, and they can siphon off all the content that you're creating, and they can put it on their own blog, or they can put it on websites, and they're getting traffic from that content. So I feel if you have done all the hard work for creating the images, you should get the full you should get the full use from them. So if you're trying to build a list or drive traffic to your site, etc. So in this case, I'm going to show you a great little tool that you can use, which is totally free. And what I really like about it, for all the things that it does, you can buy other software that costs maybe $20 or $30, but this one here is totally free. Now over here on download.com, and the software that I'm talking about is called Faststone Photo Resizer. So not only can you use this the software for watermarking your images and stuff like that, which we're going to be doing now, but you can actually use it for other things as well. You can resize the images, and I think you can actually change the format of images, like from going from PNG to all those different things. But we're not going to have a look at that now. You can play around with that later on. So what we're interested in today is the watermark part of it. So I have the software downloaded at the moment down this window. Just bear with you once I load it up here. Okay, so here we are. So in this case here, this is what the software is like when you open it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how easy it is to watermark some images. So in this case here, at the moment I have created a puzzle book course. It's going to have a lot of content like Sudoku puzzles and crossword puzzles and all those different things, and I'm in the process of building it at the moment. So at the moment I am creating a lot of images, and I'm sending them on the WordPress blog. I'm putting them on Pinterest. I am trying to get it into as many places as possible. So as you can imagine, I'm trying to get the maximum amount of traffic, the maximum amount of notice, and making people aware of the site. So I'm going to watermark these images here. So in this case here, these are puzzle images that I've created. They're simple kind of light and shadow. It's a little kind of like a crossword thing, except it's with numbers, and you have to shadow in a certain amount of numbers to go the area, so you have all these different patterns that you have to create. So just disregard that for a moment. So you're not interested in that. What you're interested in is actually what you can do with the software. So in this case, I am going to watermark these 5 images here. So basically just select them all, and then I'm going to add them all over here. So now that I have them over here, there's a lot of things I do with it. I can change the output format. I can change them to JPEGs. I can do whatever I want with them. PSDs, PDFs, or whatever it is that I want to do. But I'm just going to leave them in the format that they're in. And you basically just select whatever your output folder is. So in this case, what I am going to do now, as I said, I'm going to put watermarks on these images. So that'll give you an idea. You actually can preview the images down here as well. So that is the kind of image I have here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a watermark on this, and I'm going to put a little bit of text as well on the finished image. So if you just come down to the advanced options, click on that little button here, and it's going to give you more options that you can choose. So in this case, as you can see here, this is an image that I have. It's a simple banner that I created in Canva. Now you can actually make it more transparent, or you can bring it to the fore. It's totally up to you, but in this case, because I'm doing puzzles, I don't want it standing out too much. I want it to blend in, but I still want it to catch people's eye, so I have just reduced it down to 15, but I'm sure you can still see that. So again, I have this text option. So not only am I going to put a watermark on the center of the image, you can actually you can do whatever position you want to have it. So in this case, I have centered it, but I'm also going to put a text message at the bottom of each image, and that basically is asking people to go back to the VIP puzzle website and claiming a free puzzle pack. So I'm going to use these images to try and drive traffic back to the website, and hopefully get people to sign up to my email list. So that's what I have done here. You basically just type in your message, you choose your font, the color, and again this opacity. So I've reduced it again down to 15. So going back to the images now again, what we're going to do is I'm going to have a watermark on each of these images and the little character in the middle, and then I'm going to have this line text at the bottom. Now another thing I like about this software is you can actually change the name on each of these here. So for example, because I have the website vippuzzle.com, what I could do is I can just type in any kind of thing along here at all. So basically I have, these are light and shadow images, so puzzle images. So what I'm going to do is basically I have changed the name, or I'm going to change the name now of these here. So this first image is going to be light and shadow puzzle, along with my domain name, and then I have a little asterisk here at the end. So that will be light and shadow puzzle VIP number 1, and then this will be number 2, and this will be number 3. So you can actually mass rename a whole host of images together. So I don't think there's actually a limit on how many you can do, but in this case, I'm only going to do the 5. So then you can have all these different things. You can do uppercase, lowercase, and all these different options you can choose, but I'm not going to go that far. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to convert these now. I'm going to put the watermark on them, and I'm going to rename them. So I'm just going to go to convert, and you'll see the software here is working, and it actually is working on the file size as well too. You can actually reduce it down in size. So these have reduced down to 80% in file size. So if you have a blog or something like that, maybe you want to reduce the images down so they're not taking long to load when somebody's coming to your site. You can actually reduce how the file size. So in this case they are 80%. So if I just go close that down, and if I just go to the folder image that I have these in, as you can see here, these are the original ones. And that's number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So I'm just going to pause this video here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to double click on one of these images just to show you what it looks like when it's finished. So now that the image is loaded here, you can see that my watermark is now on it. My little character here is in the center of the puzzle, and I'm sure you can see that is vippuzzle.com. And then if I just move this down a little bit here, you can see here I have this call to action asking people to come to the website and they can claim a free puzzle gift pack. So, if you're creating content for Instagram, for Pinterest or something like that, you probably think, well, it's okay, I'm only the only one that's getting use out of it. But you wouldn't be surprised, maybe, people are robbing your RSS feed and, siphoning all the good work that you've done and maybe downloading that content and putting it somewhere else. And you don't know. So in this case here, you're just kind of covering yourself for, any eventuality, sorry, excuse me, I can't get that word, eventuality that somebody may be robbing your content. So you don't, I don't care if somebody robs this content from my blog or use these images on their own website. I have this watermark, so I can guarantee that I'm getting full credit for it. And, I have this call to action so people can come to the website. So again, it is very, very easy to use. You've seen how easy it is to use it. Now, if I just give you the link back again, if you just go over to download.com, it'll bring you to the same website, and what you're looking for is the fast stone photo resizer, and it's a wonderful piece of kit, not only, as I said, for doing the watermarks, but if you're working with images, you want to convert them, the sizes and the formats, or all those different things. You can see how easy it is and how quick it is to use. You'd be mad in the head not to download it and have it on your PC or your laptop and work with it, and to see it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and maybe you feel else, feel free to share this video with other people. Again, thanks for dropping by writecom.com, and take care and have a great day. Bye bye.